All right. All right. We are live. And I got so preoccupied with making the stream, I forgot what I'm doing. Oh yeah, I gotta set up a new shot here. Whoopsies. It's a wide shot, that'll be fun to attempt. Also, I know I'm super backlit, it won't always be like that. Actually, what if I just... Y'all mind if I... Hold on. Y'all mind if I... Do one of those. Now we can lose this bright light. There we go. Alright. What are we doing? I think for this... Wide shot of library. What the heck is the voiceover here?
Like a dark.
Oh, excellent. I don't have audio.
Spell books.
Isn't that nice? I really didn't think that would be a problem. Oh, because it's on.
Spell books.
There we go.
Like a dark.
I think he just says in the dark corner of the library, and that's kind of it. Switch to Dragon Framer as well.
In like a dark corner of the library. I never.
Okay. Just a quick static, perhaps a little bit of rack focus if we're feeling fancy. Gonna note the change on there. Yeah, okay. Change it back. What does that say? Oh god. Someone joined and I already got a warning. Hello, by the way. Oh, the bit rate is lower than recommended. Well, my internet isn't great, so... Hello, whoever just joined, by the way. I'm gonna switch back to this. There we go. Okay, I'm doing a wide shot of a dark corner of the library. Let's see here. Oh. This obviously needs to be far back. Actually, probably can't even see this on the thing. No. Gotta kill this focus rail. Because I was doing a dolly shot earlier. Wait, is the feed not... What the heck? Is it frozen? What do heck? And chat isn't showing up. Hey, Lauren. Wow, this is going great so far. Bro, I don't know what I'm doing with streaming. Chat isn't showing up in OBS. I think my camera's frozen. Oh no, there it is. Why does it look like that? Yeah, you're right. Practice makes perfect. Okay, we're gonna put this. This is why I don't stream, dude. This is why I don't stream. But I am today. Wow, so far, OBS, not impressed. Okay, whatever. We're just gonna put that there. Okay. Whatever that'll do. I don't. Why the hell is this camera frozen? Can I not have two at once? Is that it? No, not that. What's up, KT Game? You came to a horrible one because I don't know what the hell I'm doing. Should I just fuck around and start Googling stuff? Yeah, it is. The struggle is so real. Like, why? I'm starting to wonder why everyone like swears by it. Oh, great. I don't know what else to do, dude. I'm just gonna start Googling shit. OBS camera frozen. Yeah, that's a good point, Lauren. Disabling and re-enabling. Interesting. Maybe I'll just try that. Mayhaps. Oh my god. KT Game, you're a genius. Okay. Okay, thank God. And thank you, KT Game. I'm surprised I didn't think to do that myself, but whatever works. Okay, where were we? Dude, I've tried using DaVinci before, and I still use it every once in a blue moon for color grading, but I don't even color grade that much anymore. And holy mackerel, is it such a learning curve, but it does seem to be more powerful than Adobe. Okay, how do I want this to look? I might have to start building stuff as well. Maybe. Yeah, let's actually take this guy off. Small recap. I'm going to animate this scene in a library, and I need to have a wide shot of like this part of it, And I'm starting to wonder how possible that is, given everything I've built. Actually, the computers might need to be closer. I'll just flip that around. Yeah, that might be a little better. So if we're there... Yeah, maybe the camera's there-ish. I just have some bookshelves. Let's spin that around. Also get acquainted with my arm constantly being in this shot. Okay, that went further than I thought it would. Alright, great. If I just have it down... You can't believe you're actually helpful. And Casey Game, you help all the time, dude. Your comments routinely keep me going, dude. Maybe I'd do it at a bit more of an angle. Yeah, definitely a bit more of an angle. Yeah, okay. We need more floor space. But that's the move. Also, I just realized it's feeling a little dead in here. And I want to play music. Give me that royalty-free stuff. That royalty-free lo-fi. Oh, so you can hear it. Does it sound like it's just coming through my microphone? Oh, it's loud. Everyone's like, yo, it's too loud. And I'm like, how do I do this? World's most relatable streamer. Oh, here it goes. Really, I should wear headphones or something. Sounds good. Okay, I'm just gonna leave it then. To hell with it. This is all a big learning process, so whatever. Alright, anyway, where was I? Yeah, okay. Need to kill this focus rail. Also, I should probably show what the animation looks like so far. And by the way, I'm filming... I did this interview with Eric from Pretty Much It, which is who that is. Great dude. He told a story about how he shot himself in a library when he was like 9 or 10. So, funny story, funny guy. I do not know why he came on my tiny little YouTube channel, but he did. My audio's kind of low? Wow. Oh, dude, I'm an idiot. I did not realize I had desktop audio slider on here. turn that down a little bit, just so it's nestled into the background. Alright, I'm pushing me up a little bit. Tell me if that's any better. I'm also talking kind of low, especially when I get focused. Oh, and I also said I was going to show the animation so far, and I haven't yet, but I'm repositioning my camera, and then I will do that. Oh, cripes. That's the sound of me tightening my handle. It's very loud. I gotta get some WD-40 on that sucker. Dude, streaming really isn't as easy as it looks. Holy moly. I feel like the last time it was a bit easier though. Alright, pausing the music. Switching back over. Nope, I already had it. Okay. And this is like scene 2, mind you. This is like right in the middle of it. Can I zoom in more? Yeah, okay. Alright, here's the animation so far.
Was go to the section, and I swear this is real, with the spell books. There were literally, like, witches' spell books in, like, a dark corner of the library. I never...
Alright. This is scene 2. Scene 1 is far more impressive. And also, I have my literal thumb over this bit because that's my indicator to cut back to him talking. And that's just there's probably a more efficient way of doing that, but because Dragon Frame is a very powerful animation software, but that's where we're at for now. All right. I think I'm pretty happy with that. Although, oh, you know what? It's not going to match up the freaking continuity of the last thing. Because earlier, you can see in the background there's like bookcases over here. And in the current shot, they would be like right here. So maybe let's... You know what I'll do? I'll just take this one. Oh yes, please fall apart on me, bookshelf. I'll stick it like here. Although that's kind of invasive. Maybe I'll cheat it back a little bit, call it a day, perhaps. Yeah. Okay, we need floor panels, base plates. Yeah, you can't even tell. Movie magic. You'd have no idea that there's no floor behind this bookshelf except for this little hole right here, but don't look at that. Yeah, right there. Let me get one more. I had a bigger one, but I guess not. You bet what took ages? KT? I missed that. Okay. Probably don't even need this one, but just for good measure. It's also, this is going to be a static shot, but I might have someone walking around. Some other guests. Yeah. Part of the struggle with this is when you have a bunch of base plates like this, you gotta connect them all up so they don't move around on you. And I tape down all my sets as well so they don't move, which you'll see in a moment. Come on now. There we go. So simple, yet nothing is simple in stop motion. Ain't that the truth, man? Music. Okay, I thought so. I was actually getting ready to address that. I was wondering if the music got louder. Let me just turn down the desktop audio. Maybe that'll help. Which is weird. I thought it was louder, but I don't think I changed it on because I was controlling the volume just from YouTube earlier. But one of the computers looks like a turnaround. Oh shit, Lauren, good catch. It's not supposed to be like that. I'm talking about this one, I assume. Yeah, I don't have a lot of these screens, and so since you only see one side of them anyway, I just have like blank tiles on the opposite side. Yeah, great catch. If I would have caught that later, and I would have been like, well, I already shot it. Yes, very good. Cool. Is it still doubled up? I thought I turned the thing down. Oh god, now freaking oh no. Never mind, we're good. Let me know how that level is for music. I'm controlling it on desktop audio slider, so I would assume that would be okay. Oh, but it's also coming through the freaking microphone. Yeah, it is playing out loud. Maybe I should wear headphones, but that's just one more piece to the puzzle. Yeah, I'll just wear headphones real quick. Hold on. Bro, I know I have a pair. Oh, yeah. Okay, bye, Lauren. Have fun at the dentist. Okay. Headphones on. Now it's not annoyingly playing out of the speaker into the microphone. Understood, Lauren. All right, anyway. I think I'm happy with that. Now, oh, I guess it's not as bad as I thought. I was gonna say I need to like fill in some of these right here, but I have a 16 by 9 mask on there, and it looks like I'm still gonna fill some in, but I won't have to do as much as I thought I would. Send that there. That might be all we need to do. Although there's one little spot over here. Yeah. Fill that in. Oh crap, it needs to go like, that's where the wall ends. I'll switch it here just to... Yeah, there we go. And then one more here for good measure. That should be good. Yeah, can't tell. Can't tell. Alright, now we gotta get this lighting in position. And in the animation, he specifically says it's a dark corner of the library, which obviously it probably wasn't in real life, but... I'm wondering if we could get like a little modifier on there. Yeah, something would help. You can get like a piece of cardboard and tape it to it. I do that kind of thing all the time. Oh god, that's not tight enough. Yeah. Okay, yeah. I need to get a piece of cardboard and tape it to that light. I also need to undo my headphone cord because it's not undone all the way. Come on, bro. There we go. Freedom. Nope, now it's knotted up. Okay. 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 Oh, that's like an honest to goodness knot. Well, we're going to call that good enough. Alright, I'm thinking if I bring this down. Yeah. Yeah, that just looks pretty good. I need to flop over more. There we go. That's doing something, isn't it? Yeah, okay. That actually falls in a good spot. It's a tiny bit underexposed, perhaps. Let's go to... Definitely don't want to open up the iris anymore. Okay, also, does this go up anymore? Oh, that's way too much. Whoopsies. Also, I wish these lights weren't so... I wish it didn't spread the light so much. Yeah, that's looking good. Something like that. Yeah. I think that looks like a dark corner of the library. Yeah, I'm digging that. It's definitely very front lit, which I don't love, but I guess beggars can't be choosers at this point. Although doing that just helps a lot, really. Wow, that light does a lot. Yeah. All right, man. I appreciate that. Appreciate you spending your free time with me. Okay, I do think I want to have someone walking around. I think I've decided. Maybe just... Maybe he turns around the corner. Is this loose? Oh yeah, it is. Well, that doesn't bother me too much, I don't think. Let me just put one down. Right there. All right. Yeah, let's run with that. Tape down the corners. Yeah, exactly. NPCs for immersion. Is it looking like a busy day at work, Kite? What do you do if you're comfortable sharing? There we are. Oh, cripes. I guess it's only being held down at that one point. I'll do then. Cheat this back one. Just so it connects these two. Boy, if you don't... There we go. Alright, that's good enough. Maybe have them start there. And what the hell, we'll have someone on the computer too. A barmaid, okay. Oh yeah, I bet. You're gonna make hella tips. I've had a friend or two that have barmaid. Is that different from bartending? I have brain damage. I don't know the difference. God, that lighting is so front-facing, but there's really not much I can do. Although I was. Let's think here. I was going to rack focus. So let's start on this guy, perhaps. And as he rounds the corner, we'll rack focus to the back. I think that's the move. Okay, that's what I thought. I wasn't totally sure. Ah, that explains it. Yeah, tipping is weak there, but it's rampant here. I don't know if you've seen that on like social or anything, but everyone wants a tip here for frickin' everything. It's so silly. Okay, I have about 40 frames before it changes. Okay. Not good enough for a rack. Let's rack focus. Oh, don't do that. Maybe halfway through, 163. Let's do that. Alright. Check the camera settings one more time. Okay, I think we can actually start shooting. Oh god, I hope those sounds aren't too loud. That is true. People do not get paid properly here. And everyone is so obsessed with the idea that, like, oh, well, if we start giving waiters and waitresses, like, proper wages or whatever, then the price of food will go up. And it's like, not necessarily, dude. If that's the case, then why do, for instance, restaurants in the UK, why are they okay? They charge about the same, in my experience, when I went there last year. It's like, okay, so it's either $10 for a burger plus a $5 tip, or a $15 burger with no tip. Like, what is the deal? Damn, no one can say that here in the States. Like, oh, you don't need to tip me. Yeah, man, that's all it is. It's mad dumb. What it is, what it is. I feel like he's tipping over a lot, and he's alright. There we are. He's not stepping enough, I don't think. Well, no, he's alright. Service charge. I mean, is that becoming more of a thing, or is that from, like, international guests that are asking for a service charge? Okay, I have to have this dude round a corner, which I suck at. Let's have him lean into it, maybe. Is it that foot that's leaning? Yeah, okay. Ah, I see. Is service charge like basically just a tip? Bro, I don't have a proper job, but if I did, I'm gonna start charging my boss a service charge. Just see what happens. Well, you see, I did the service. I provided the service, so gonna have to bill you for that one. It's not great, but my fault for choosing Lego to work with as a medium. Oh, geez, you can't even see what's happening there. Whatever, I'll keep it on here for a bit. Oh, that's not too bad. Having minifigures turn corners is always so, like, I kind of have to refigure it out every time I do it, almost. It's a non-optional tip. Yeah, that makes sense. We have a version of that here. Like, if you come with, like, a really big party, sometimes they'll include a 20% gratuity just on the check, so you don't have to worry about doing math or whatever. And also just to make sure the waitress or waiter actually gets a tip from taking care of a large party. And that makes a little more sense to me. Within the world of tipping culture, that is. I wonder if I should just have it his leg down like this, perhaps? Is that too fast? Nah, that's alright. Yeah, they clearly don't know how it works then. I'd probably do the same thing. I'm like, or I would at least ask. I'm like, so is a service charge like a tip or what? I went to England, like I said, last September, and I absolutely loved it. I don't know why, but I had this weird thing in my head where like people would like stereotype me for like being a dumb American or whatever. But that so was not the case. Everyone was so lovely and nice. It was so much frickin' hotter than I thought it was gonna be too. I think apparently we had come like right after like three straight weeks of rain. And it was just a hot streak. And it's bananas to me that you guys don't have air conditioning in your buildings. I'm like, what? You just open a window? What do you mean? Oh, I just happened to look over, and now we're gonna start rack focusing. I'm so glad I saw that. I want to ask if there's a service tournament. I could see that. Yeah, dude, the friggin' here's the thing, like, it was hot in here because I live in the south, and I was like, oh man, it'll be nice and cool down there, or it would be nice and cool up in England when we go, get a nice break from the hot weather. Nope. It just continued, hot and sunny, couldn't believe it. Okay. Alright, now we're going to start rack focusing. Yeah, that's what everyone was saying. They're like, it's not usually like quite like this. Very out of character. But whatever. If anything, I was used to it. Rack focusing in stop motion is so difficult because I never know what speed to go at. It's hard to judge picture between picture. He's leaning back a little bit there, isn't he? Yeah. Okay. Let's see. Sometimes in between steps like this, they'll like lean one way or the other, and it can throw off the fluidity of the animation more than you would think. Okay, I thought I was racking too slow for a second, but I think that's pretty dead on. Yeah, man. Stop motion, it doesn't get any less tedious. I mean, I'll put it to you that way. But like anything, you find little shortcuts. It's weird because, like, I feel like it's taken me the same amount of time as when I was young, but because the quality of the animation has improved, it's like, as quality goes up, time technically goes up because, like, you know, the frames get finer and everything. But it takes about the same amount of time as a result, which is interesting. It's crazy though because like whenever I talk to people about it, I find out that, like, similar to you, so many people as a young kid, especially of our generation, I'm assuming we're around the same age since you said you're a barmaid, have dabbled, at least dabbled in stop motion animation when they were younger, and it's way more than I would have originally thought. Oh god. I have peeking, but it's so dark over there. I can't see what I'm doing. I think that's pretty sharp. Alright. You get more for your time. Time feels less. Yeah, that's a better way to put it. You get more for your time. Whoopsies, I didn't mean to do that. Okay. I just turned 28, so no iPad for me, but plenty of Legos. It seems that almost seems like it's the big divide is like, did you grow up with an iPad in the house or not? I remember when it first came out. I remember I was on a flight with my dad, and he saw someone using one, and he's a very inquisitive dude like I am, and he just asked questions like, oh, so how does that work? And is it similar to an iPod Touch? And he's like, oh yeah, it's, I got all my apps right here, my music, and da-da-da. And it was like so fascinating. That same thing is happening with the Vision Pro now. Except it's less inquisitive and more like, look at that nerd. Look at that absolute android. You think iPad for my 9 or 10? Yeah, dude, ain't that the truth? I mean, you watch most of my videos. You know my stance on giving your kids an iPad and how much disdain I have for it. I don't know. I am worried, though, that once we get around to having kids, it's going to be like, yeah, I just need you to shut up and stare at this rectangle for a little bit. I hope to God that's not what happens, though. It's got to hold down patience. Alright, yeah, okay. Man, this whole setup could have been one frame, but I just had to be like, I've got to add an NPC in. I'm trying to go a little harder on this animation, though. Good to know. I don't know why I do. I don't know why I call it a rectangle, that is. Good to know you agree, though. My next couple of videos, I want to lighten the mood a little bit. I feel like the Apple Evolution one and the Temu one were both a little, not really downery, but maybe a little doomery. I gotta lighten shit back up. I gotta get silly again. And I have some things in the pipeline. And this is one of them. This is a very light video, the one I'm doing right now. You know what, KT? I'm being rude. Do you make stuff? I feel kind of bad saying this, but I've never actually looked at your channel, which feels criminal because you've been such a strong supporter of mine for a very long time. I feel like I should give that back a little bit. Oh yeah, that's pretty smooth. Hell yeah. Sometimes it just works out. Oh, dude, thank you. That means a lot. The big problems like being tech and all that? Like tech getting more invasive, or? I'm curious to know what you mean by that. Hey, what up, Laurel? Thanks for stopping in. Ooh, I'm gonna check them out after. I'm gonna look at your videos after the stream. And make fanboyish comments. Though I gotta not throw rocks in a glass house. I got, all my old stuff is still up. It goes back to when I'm like 15. Laurel, are you finding me for the first time, or have you been subbed for a bit, or were you just scrolling through streams, or what's up? I'm so curious because I never stream, so whenever someone potentially new comes in, I'm like, how the hell did you find me? Okay, we're 2 frames away from having to change. Wow, the timing really was such a happy accident on here. This dude didn't make it totally out of the frame, and we're about to do a scene change. Lovely, lovely. Hey, listen, man. As long as you're not the iPad kids we were just talking about, there's nothing cringe about that. That's my only prerequisite. Finding from Scott Kramer, but I was just been used to that. Oh yeah, okay. Yeah, dude, he was such a legend for having me on. That's actually, funny enough, that's what this video is. I'm doing another collab with Eric Strifler? I don't know how to pronounce his last name, from Pretty Much It. He was nice enough to come on. So, big up Pretty Much It. Alright, now that's a scene change, let's take a look at the full animation. All right. Yep. Guys, I'm digging it. I'm digging it. The iPad tween. That's better than being 4 and having an iPad. I think it's pretty epic too. Yeah. So this is Eric is telling a story about how he shat himself in the library as a 9 or 10-year-old. It's pretty funny. He's a funny guy. The story itself is funny, and also just, I don't know, he just has such a way of describing things. There's that natural riz, if I may, to just make anything sound entertaining. Alright. What are we doing now? Oh, I'm actually glad you said that, KT, because I was going to ask you earlier how you found me, because you've been around for a medium amount of time, I would say. The Lugwick competition. That was a cool experience, man. Especially because I made it to the third to last round, and it was like, oh wow, this huge streamer that everyone knows and loves is looking at my work. That's pretty awesome. So, all right, what are we doing here? Oh yeah, blank frame for a bit. Alright. Dark Isle, Spotlight on Eric Sing with a book. Okay, yeah, I remember this. Let's bring this under here. Dude, on the last one that I was in, it wasn't even close. I still the image of the pull that he did for it is burned into my memory, where it was I don't remember their names now, but it was 2 guys at the top that were battling it out. That it was pretty close, and then it was me all the way at the very bottom, and I was like, yeah. It's because when I was doing that, for one thing, I was in the process of making a client video, and so that took my attention away a little bit, and then also 5 days later, I moved house, as you guys would say, and so that's an extremely stressful and time-consuming thing to deal with, and so I just couldn't quite give it all I had, And that was the best my entry was the best I could come up with those limited resources. I'm going to take this sign away. That was just going to be for the intro. A janky ass sign. But it was still a cool experience, man. I got a lot of I got some attention from that. And you're here, so and I love that you're still watching after all this time. So it was fun. Oh my god, Max is here. Yeah, because I need them to shine more and screw with my lighting even more. What's good, Max? What are we gonna do? I know I don't need this. Let's put this close up. I think I might just nestle it in right here. I also need to put this back on. Yeah, it was a lot of bad timing. But on the other hand, it's like, I also don't really know what I would do differently. It's all good. Hopefully something like that again can come around. I want to collab with more people. I want to, like, be less shy about reaching out to people like Eric. Because when he agreed to do this, he did it just because, like, I just cold emailed him. I have a friend that is more into the YouTube scene than I am, and he gave me his email, and it was just cold outreach. I was like, yo, dude, like, you got no reason to mess with someone like me, but, like, if you'd want to come on, I did something with Scott Kramer similarly. I linked it, and he was just like, oh, yeah, dude, I would love to do this. And I'm like, you would? So, but I want to reach out to, like, Curtis Connor, and I love what Gabby Bell's doing, and, like, Chad, some of the newer ones. I was still in contact with Gunnar Klein, too, who was also in the Flying Aces competition from what Ludwig hosted. Whoops. Shit. And we talked about him coming on for a minute, but, like, I could just kind of read the room, and, like, I could tell he didn't really want to come on. And I was like, it's fine, man. Don't worry about it. I don't want to be that guy. But it only take, like, 20 minutes, but, you know, I don't want to be that guy. It's fine. No, it's fine. I'm not bitter. Gunnar's a great dude. He's been killing it lately. And he stays busy, too, so how mad can I be? Oh, dude, you just switched to DaVinci from Final Cut? That's crazy. Oh, okay, see, KT, I don't know when you said that, but bye. Thank you for coming in. Good to see you. And thank you for all the continued support. It means the world. Okay. I need to get some Lego books. This is the second time I've needed Lego books, and I have to improvise them. I have them right there. Yeah, Max, I feel like people have been more pissed than usual with Adobe for some reason. And a lot of people are jumping ship to things like Resolve. One thing, a turnoff for me, though, is that for one thing, I've learned After Effects and Premiere so well, and they both communicate seamlessly with each other, and they have a lot of aftermarket support. And maybe DaVinci does, too. Or Resolve does. If anything, it's probably growing. Oh shit, that's actually not a bad idea. I did a Lego animation. I mean, I kind of did that with a clip of Cody Coase back in the day, but I don't think he's ever reacted to anything that anyone has made him. But maybe that's worth doing. Because, like, taking the audio from certain things like podcasts and stuff, that's definitely a genre. Oh, why did I switch it to this? Yeah, and Resolve is free. That is nice. That's pretty big. That's pretty big. Yeah, dude, I'm telling you. It's such a learning curve. It's crazy. I'm going to move this up a bit, I think. Oh crap, it's not tight enough. Bear with me. Yeah, it's hard to be locked in on a software and then switching. There was a day where like I tried to learn Resolve and I just felt like I couldn't. It's so different. Yeah, I've thought about TMG podcast clips. They can get physical with stuff like that sometimes, like physical comedy. Laurel, I use a Sony A7 III, and this is a 30 millimeter macro lens. I actually don't even know. I think I'm like 90% sure it's a 30 though. I got it used for like $200 and it's a fantastic lens. Pretty slept on. I'm pretty sure it's also a Sony brand actually. Okay, why is Dragonframe not updating? It loves to do that. There we go. Alright, now for this, let me think how I'm going to do this. I need more small lights, dude. Oh, I know. I have some small lights. Hold on. They're pretty new, and they were unexpected. Fiance's dad gifted them for pretty much no reason, which is very nice of him. This little dude. It's maybe half the size of my panel lights up here. Yeah, let's kill this one. I'm glad it's sunny out. Yeah, sure thing, dude. Do you make stuff, Laurel? What are you about? For now. Think here. I need a magic arm. I know I have a shit ton of them still. I need to get some longer ones. Oh, cool, dude. What kind of music? Music producers are always so fascinating to me because I don't have musical bone in my body. So whenever someone can, I'm like, whoa! That's freaking sick, dude! Need one more adapter. Just want to keep disappearing off to the side. Oh, shit. I just bumped the mic. Sorry if that was loud as hell. Hey, friendly reminder, stay hydrated. Okay. Oh crap, I just realized this is a battery-powered light. I have no idea if it's charged or not. I think it should be though, because I haven't really used it much since I've had it. Nice, dude. We love some chill electronic music. I don't know if you're a Cody Ko fan, but did you hear his new single with Nut today? It's pretty cool. I liked it. Oh, this might be too high up. I'm trying to position this light to be down on the subject. I think it's too high though. I need something a little lower. I have this guy right here though. Okay, hopefully this is stable enough. Okay. Yeah, it's more like it. Let's see how that's looking. Yeah, if I can spot this light just a little bit more, that'll be pretty much what I'm trying to go for. And then, what's my temperature at? 5,000? 5,600. I definitely want to make this a little warmer. How's that look? Oh yeah, that's pretty sweet. That's what the scene's looking like. Yeah, I want to spot that just a little bit more. And then I think we'll be Gucci. I might just get some gaff tape and go around the perimeter. I guess I'll bring it back to the animation for now. Gaff tape. Oh, here it is. Thank you, dude. I was going to try to get all the way around the light, but I think that might be good. Maybe. Oh! Yeah, there we go. Yeah, there we go. Now there's less spill on the bookcases. Looks more like a... Oh, I knew that was going to happen. I swear, man, I'll get a shot dialed in and then take my hand off the light or something on a stand and it just tips forward. Nothing the little tape can't fix, though. Tape is such a cure-all, dude, when I'm doing this. Yeah, I love that. I need to get a book in his hand. I'm going to dial this in first. Yeah, that's about as sharp as I'm going to get. I think I'll open the iris a little bit. It's a little hot on this bookcase. Ooh, yeah, that would look good if it was like that. Let's get one more piece of tape. Yeah, yeah. Yep. That looks really good. If I may. That's a little too bright. I do believe that's the sweet spot that I was looking for. Alright, now we need a book. And they make Lego books, but I don't have any. I have 100 million pieces, but I don't have any freaking books. I've used a laptop in the past, but only the outside part where it doesn't look like a laptop. I guess I could use the screen part and call it a day. Is that passing? God, dude, that so looks like a laptop. I'm gonna see if I can cobble together a couple of 1x2 tiles. See if I can get something going on that. It's super annoying not having the right pieces for things, but gotta work with what you got, right? Okay. I think what I'm gonna do is take these little white 1x2s and just tape them together. Call it a day. It's a little janky, but oh well. Some of this shit gets so freaking detailed. Sorry, this is like the most uninteresting part so far. It gets tedious, man. I'll tell you what. It kind of looks like a book, perhaps. Okay, how do I make them hold it? There's really no easy way. It's one of those days where nothing feels right. That's not true. The last scene went totally fine. God, it sucks because a Lego minifigure can't put their hands together. So it's like, how do I make them hold a book? Oh, is he right here? No, that looks like crab. I might just have to... Yeah, let me actually... Let's try it like this. Oh, that's not too bad. What's good, Bloom? Dang, Laurel, that means a lot. Thank you, dude. I appreciate you saying that. I'm curious as to how, because I'm not doing anything crazy exciting, but I'm glad you think so. Bloom, I use a Sony a7 III, which is the camera that I use for everything. It's such a fantastic hybrid camera, which is a lot of the reason why I got it. I've had it for a long time. I've had it since like 2018. You know what? I've decided I like this. This looks good. I wish he wasn't holding it off to his side, but like there's literally nothing I can do, so we're fine. Now what I'm thinking is I want to have like a stack of books next to him. See you, Laurel. Thanks for coming, bud. Really appreciate you. Yeah, so do I still have the 1x2s out? I gotta put my headphones down again. Okay. Alright, stack of books. Yeah, one there, one on top. There's supposed to be two different ones. I also need to pin this down. One right there. We'll have maybe another one on the other side. Oh, great. No, that has a little schmutz on it. Flip it around. Yeah, that there. Maybe one leaning behind them. That'd be kind of nice. I'm using like dark and brooding colors because it's like the spell book section. And then maybe someone in front of him. Do a couple more this time. The dark gray, yeah, there we go. And one on top. Screw it, man. Let's have a gold one. That'd be kind of nifty. Right there. Maybe over one. Crowd it just a little bit. Yeah. Yeah. God, what does he say here? I don't think he talks for too long. Expand the X sheet to like 280. Yeah, not long at all. I would love to have him. I would love to animate him turning a page or something, but that sounds hard. And I need to keep efficiency in mind as well, unfortunately. Oh, shit. Sorry, I'm like screwing with the X sheet, it's called. Which sounds like Twitter analytics or something. Also, God, I need to get this out of my way. This is killing me. Just lay that down for a sec. Okay. What that'll be doing. God, I actually kind of wish I was on the focus rail and I could do a nice push in. That would be annoying to set up, but I might just do it anyway. Also, shit, I need to turn this off. Battery's running out. Yeah, you know what? I think I want to do a... I want to get this on the focus rail. Which is kind of an annoying last second thing to do. But I hate having static frames, man. I hate having the same, just one frame that extends for like 3 seconds. That's so just not visually interesting. Gotta have a little movement. And I made a promise to myself that I would start putting more effort in on these. Alright. Focus rail acquired. Which is made normally to control in minute little ways how close your camera is to the subject, but I use it as a little slider. Is it not going? Is it not going in? What the hell? Is it this one? Does it have to be this one? I guess it does, whatever. Okay, so make sure it's nice and tight. Bro, why is it so hard to screw this into the camera? It's so finicky, and for why? There we go. Yeah. All right. All right, now we got that done. crap. Okay, well that's alright. I'll just move... I'll go the farthest that I can. Call that good right there. And then just bring it all closer. Yeah, here we go. Even closer, because this is going to be the fully zoomed in look. Yeah, right there. So this, I'm going to dolly in, and this is how it's going to be when it's all the way dollied in. It's basically touching the side of my desk here. We're going to start out a good bit. Alright, so how many frames? Oh, you know it'd be kind of fun? Wow, I'm glad I thought of this. Just because it's like the spellbook section, and it's supposed to be like all witchy and whatnot. I know I have like a little geode that I can put on the ground, like it's all crystally and whatnot. Let's go for that. Although I'm not totally sure where it is. I have a bin that's full of like realish objects. And I don't see why it wouldn't be in here. I might just dump this out. And I would prefer not to, but I will. Yeah, I'm just gonna dump it out. Stand by. I can picture perfectly in my head what it looks like. Oh, hell yes. Yes, here it is. Okay, very good. Alright. Alright, I found the little geode piece and a bonus crystal to just have next to it. Here we go. Will that fit? Is that too fat for the stud? I think it is. Shit. Alright, what if we have this here then? I wish that caught the light a little more, but... oh well. No, surely it can fit over here, dude. I don't see why... oh yeah, I can. Okay, I just didn't try hard enough. I didn't believe enough. That there. And then I also have this little dude. Actually, I need to stand this up first. No. No! There. And then this. Go maybe. Will that stay? Could I interest you in possibly staying there and not moving? Yeah. Yeah, that looks good. Just add a little some little zhuzh it up a little bit. All right. Oh crap! I was right about to say I think we're ready to start shooting this one scene, but now this light is getting ready to die. So now I gotta figure something out for that. Of course, all the plugs over there are taken. Cripes! It's just a stupid USB-C. You know what? I have another one just like it. I think it might be a little more charged. All this for one bloody shot, man. This is how they all go. Nope, this one's low too. Shit. I'm thinking. I need to start keeping like a power bank or something. I wonder if I can plug it into my computer. I just don't know if I have a cord long enough to do that, though. The ones it comes with, I know, are piddly-ass little things. Oh, you know what? This might... Now that's overkill. Hold on. Son of a bitch, man. It's always something, I swear. What about you? Are you long enough? Okay. I'm pretty sure all the USB ports on my computer are taken. Frick! Alright, I'm gonna have to go without audio for a minute. You know, let's bring this up. Alright, can anyone hear me? It probably sounds shittier if you can, but... I mean, it's moving. It probably is working. Yeah, we're just gonna have to rock like that for a bit. But I need this light, so... Okay, but I think we are ready to start shooting now. Also, how many frames is it? That's one thing I need to check. 221 to 252. So that's about 30. If we start there. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Okay, so that's where it'll end, which is about where I want it to end. So if we start there, I think that's about where I left off. Okay, to hell with it. We're just going to start shooting. It's only going to get so good. That's perfectly fine. All right, now we are cruising. I keep up with the focus as I do this. That's always a hard thing to remember. Penguini! What's up, dude? Haven't seen you in a minute, man. How's it hanging? You can hear me, right? I kind of goofed up my audio a little bit because I needed to free up a USB on my computer. Oh, great. Your message came up, and then my "Can you hear me?" message came up. Lol. Okay, cool. Yeah, man, college will get you. That is a busy time of life. Oh, yeah, I think there's been a lot of delay in general. I mean, there always is, right? Oh, shit. I'm chilling, man. I've been really hitting YouTube stuff hard. I actually got an inheritance recently, and so that has allowed me to not have to take on a regular job or gigs or anything like I usually would. And so I'm just going to try to use the opportunity to just go as hard as I possibly can on YouTube and just really make it work this year. Oh, that's good. So you're almost done then. That's great. What are you studying? What's the major? This is going pretty swell. Oh, crap. Actually, I'll let you see the whole thing in a second, Pinguini, if you're interested.
Go to the section, and I swear this is real, with the spell books. There were literally, like, witches' spell books in, like, a dark corner of the library. I never took them out, too scary. But I would go and sit there and read them.
That's looking great. Oh yeah, thanks, dude. Yeah, I put a lot of work into that one, and I'm not loving how it performed. So I don't know if you've seen this, but I'm making a bunch of shorts out of them to hopefully kind of kickstart traffic a little bit, and that's been working. So, yay. Computer science, hey man, you can't go wrong with that. That will never not be in demand. Oh, it was a little bit out of focus there, but oh well. Okay, that makes sense. They're getting thousands more views than my long forms are. Would very much like that to swap at some point. But it's all good. I'm in a YouTube server, Discord server with some people, and me and this one dude, he was actually just in here. He posts 2 shorts a day, and they seem to be lifting up his whole channel like shorts and long forms alike. So that's been good to see. Yeah, thanks. I want to do more of that. And in that video, it was only the very beginning. But, yeah, it's a fun little way to mix it up. It's also just hard to justify, though, because it takes so bloody long, but at the same time, it would be cool. I think just in order to be more consistent, I want to start doing, like, different tiers. Yeah, it is. I want to start doing different tiers of video, like high effort and low effort, basically. Like the video that you're watching right now, or that I'm making right now, rather, it's going to take a couple weeks, but I don't want to go a couple weeks without uploading. So I have this idea where my fiance and I are going to make a much easier one to make. We've already shot it, actually. So that's going to come out during the production of this one, just to keep things moving. I also don't want to compromise too much and just throw slop at the wall, because that's its own problem. But, you know, just trying to be a little smarter about it. So... I think I might wrap it up after this shot. I need some lunch. I'm getting hungry. Oh, thank you, dude. I appreciate that. Cremocake? Cremocake. I'm butchering your name so hard, I already know, but I appreciate the sentiment nonetheless. It is a closed server. It's very small and intimate. I think there's only about 20 people in there. There were like 70, and now actually probably less than that. It's more like 15 now, because every now and again we do spring cleaning, and it's like we just don't allow like inactive people in there. Like if you're not contributing anything or you're not talking or whatever, or it's all take. If all you do is like ask for opinions on thumbnails or whatever, but you don't contribute anything, like you're out of there. But that being said, when you're done with college and you want and you get like back into creating a little more, because correct me if I'm wrong, I think you said you're not creating as much right now, but whenever you get back to it, let me know, and I'd love to have you in there. But yeah, as of right now, we hold it pretty sacred. It started actually as the Colin and Samir. What up, Focus Davey? Your name is a Belgian pastry. Ah, okay. No wonder my American brain cannot even process what I'm looking at. What was I saying a second ago? Yeah, so it was actually the Colin and Samir server before the official Colin and Samir server existed, and it was just open public, all that, but then we ended up closing it and kind of slimmed it down to the main people that were contributing. And actually, Colin and Samir mentioned us on a podcast at one point, and I saw them at VidSummit, and I was like, yeah, dude, before they actually had their server live, and I was like, yeah, dude, we have the Colin and Samir the Colin and Samir podcast. The Colin and Samir podcast. And they're like, "Oh my god, there's a Discord server around us." And I'm like, "Yeah, dude." So that was kind of fun. All right. Last frame before the change. Yeah, man, I think there's a lot of value in keeping a little community exclusive like that, because I'm in some servers that revolve around like YouTube or whatever, and there's like 10,000 members, and it's it's the same as being in like a super crowded like downtown area, you know? And it's just like, how do you even begin to meet people? But then if you go to like a small intimate bar, let's just say, it's easier to meet people that way and just, be friends with people. So that's kind of the approach we're taking. All right, yeah, I think I'm gonna wrap it up, but I will show the whole thing one more time. Let me pause the music here. And actually, I think what I'll do, I'll show the first one too, the first part, because dude, this first shot, I don't know how the hell I pulled this off, but we're getting out the hood with this one. I love the way this ended up looking. So this is the starting shot.
Yeah, so I was probably 8, 9, 10, somewhere around that age, and my mom had a job at the local library. And I would go and hang out all the time at the library. I would go and like work on the computers and stuff, because our home computer, it was just like a shared family computer at the time, was very slow.
I remember those days.
And so I would go into the library to like play games, use the internet. The other thing I like to do was...
All right, so that's the first part. And here is, oh, whoops, wrong one. Oh, shit. And here's mostly everything I did.
Was go to the section, and I swear this is real, with the spell books. There were literally like witches' spell books in like a dark corner of the library. I never took them out, too scary. But I would go and sit there and read them in the aisle.
All right. So 2 shots. Been streaming for just south of 2 hours. But that's what we've done. And thank you for keeping me company while I've been here. To anyone and everyone that showed up and left or showed up and stayed. Pinguini, great talking to you again, dude. And I guess I'm out of here.